Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Libra rising. My name is Tanya, and I'm going to be doing a year ahead reading for you. I'll pull one card per month, plus a card from the bottom of the deck for an additional message or theme for the year, whatever it is my guides want me to tell you. And some other things to note. With a Libra rising, people may see you as the mediator in your group. Someone they go to for advice when they're trying to see both sides of a situation and what the balance is, where the common ground might be. You could also be seen as someone who has a hard time making up their mind sometimes, because you do see both sides of a situation, and you don't necessarily always see that one side is any better or worse than the other. This also means that most likely, not in all cases, but most likely your sun is going to be in the 5th house, which is the house of passion, of hobbies, things that you do that you enjoy doing. So you may be someone with Aquarius there who likes to volunteer and work for humanitarian causes, or you may be really into abstract or unusual hobbies, things that are not part of the mainstream. It could be artistic, but it might be something along maybe like D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, or gaming, or some other obscure thing. Like, I don't know, what could we come up with here off the top of the head? Collecting. Electronics, remote controls. Something outside of the norm. Old Atari systems or gaming systems, stuff like that. All right, let's get on with your reading. Okay. Okay, one card per month. I think I said that, and a card from the bottom of the deck. So I'm just doing numbers. I'm trying to avoid using months. So month 1, month 2, month 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and then a card from the bottom of the deck. And then I'm going to take a moment here to look at the overall spread to see if anything pops through, and then we'll get into the cards. Okay. You end up having a very successful celebratory year, and you even start out that way. But you do have couple months here where you may struggle a bit with some things, but you push through. Let me see if there's a particular topic. I think it just comes down to decision making. That might be your theme of the year. Making a decision about your life, like a broader, bigger theme for you. So you may have a shift in how you live your life, or your attitude toward your life, by the end of this time period. Okay, let's get into each card. The back of the deck, we have the World. The World is a major arcana card. Major arcana is like the Fool's journey. People and situations that the Fool encounters as they're moving down this path. This is the end of the journey. This is the card of completion. You've been through a lot, and now you're ready to take everything you've learned and move on to something else. So it feels like a fresh start for you, either here at the beginning, anywhere throughout this year. It could feel this way. It may happen a couple of times in a couple different areas of your life, but it's like a fresh start for you. You're starting over. Or looking at things differently in a completely different way that's fresh and new to you. Okay. I'm going to take a brief break as my dog is paging me, and then we'll get into each month. You won't even notice I'm gone. Poof! See, you didn't even notice I was gone. We'll start out here with month 1 on the Page of Cups. Cups are about our intuition, emotion, and flow, how you flow. Pages are kind of a young energy, fresh, a bit naive, inexperienced, but curious, eager to learn, ready to go. They're going to figure it out. This is all the why questions, the why phase. And cups in particular can let their imagination run away with them, can see things or feel things that are not necessarily there because they're still learning and figuring out what trips their emotions, why they respond certain ways. So it feels a lot like you're in this state of discovery about yourself and your emotions. Perhaps this has to do with decision making for you. And the recommendation here is to lean into your emotions a bit more and discover how that helps you when it comes to making decisions. Here in this first month. So lean into your intuition, into how you feel about things, rather than the intellectual side of things, the cold hard facts. This is more what feels right to you. I know I've said that several different ways, but that's where it is. And then we can lean into our mind here in the next month. So month 2 is the Ace of Swords. Swords are about our thoughts, education, communication. Aces are quick inspiration, an idea that pops into our head sometimes out of nowhere that really catches your interest, catches your fancy. You want to investigate it more, learn more. Again, with the learning and discovery, but this isn't necessarily an area you don't have experience in. It's just a new idea or a new way to think of something. We look at the world here again, that reinforces that. It's something you want to pursue or at least check out because it could be very beneficial to you. This might be a new way to do a certain task, something that streamlines things. Maybe you've discovered a way to automate something. That could be it. Or it's occurred to you that you might be possible to leverage some certain technology in order to automate something and make things easier, not just for you, but for the company. It can benefit many people. So this is where you may be coming up with a proposal or doing an exploration of, can it really be done? What's involved? What would it cost? Etc. Your gears are turning. I like that. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles here in month 3. Pentacles are an earth element, and they're about material things, tangible things, and about your work, what you do in order to attain those things. So your home, your transportation, your job, and your financial matters. And 10s are about completion, the ending of a journey or a specific cycle. So this is where you have attained something. This is a card of success, great success, achievement, legacy. So this is a month where you may be attaining a goal that you've always wanted to reach. You've seen it coming, and this is a month where you finally hit that number you want, or maybe this is where you close on your house and you're moving into your new home, or perhaps this is where you're getting that big promotion that you've been working toward, or a new job in the career that you really want to do. But it's something that's big for you, perhaps a new car or a new to you car. Perhaps that you even paid cash for, so you don't have a loan on it. Or it could be paying off bills, certain bills, paying off student loans. It's a major accomplishment for you that leads to your future success because it benefits you and your future and the future of those around you. Or it helps anyway. It could be easing tension or just making life easier in some way going forward. Another new beginning, right? And then we have the 8 of Swords. Again, with the thoughts and emotions, but this 8 it's a card about fear, but it's not based on reality, right? This is where perhaps our ego is speaking up from the corner because it's doubting, it's scared, it's worried. I used to always say that the ego is generally can be afraid of change. It likes the status quo because it knows what's going on. But it's like a small child, your inner child, a child that you love a lot. Someone else taught me this recently, or brought this example forward for me recently. You love this child. This is you. This is part of you. But they're scared. They're fearful. So the goal here is to ask them what they're scared of and then why they're scared of it. And to understand that it's not necessarily based on reality. It's a fear of what might happen, not what's actually happening. And you need to be able to understand that, to recognize it's all in the head or emotions, but because this is swords, we generally say it's in your head. And it's just these thoughts that are getting out of control, but there is no, they're false. It's false thoughts. It's not quite the word I wanted to use, but that's what's coming forward. You just need to step up and walk away from the mirror in this case, right? Or you need to open your eyes and look in the mirror and see that all of this feeling tied up, feeling trapped in some cases, is something that you just need to push through. It's that final push to get you to the other side of that fear, to the other side of that anxiety. You want to step past it, acknowledge it, that it's there, and say, but things are going to be okay. And I'm moving forward in spite of that. You may be hearing my dog in the background. She's getting her bed situation sorted out. So, moving on. Month 5. We have the 5 of Pentacles. 5s are about changes, challenges, complications, competition. In this case, because it's with Pentacles, this is a challenge related probably to finances, or maybe to your home or to work. It's something where you feel like you're alone in this situation and there's no help for you and you don't know what to do to move forward. But you do. So how you feel about it is, again, not the reality of it. The door is closed, yes. The key is right there. So you have the key. There's something you know, something you can do. In some cases, all you have to do is ask for help. Because there are people there willing to help. They're right on the other side of this door. You could just go knock on the door and someone else will open it up for you. But you have to seek the help. You have to take action in order to push past this challenge that life is throwing at you, this curveball. Oh, I like that. 5s are a curveball. You have to take action in order to push past this point. There could even be people who have already offered you help for a certain situation. And in the past, you've probably told them, no, I can do it myself. I'm independent. This is a time where you want to say, yes, I could use your advice. Help me here. Let me know what I need to know. Or they could even be providing actual financial help or handyman help or mechanical help or some teaching you something at work to help you work through a new process or problem. Ask for the help, accept the help. Recognize that you do not have to do it all on your own and you are not alone here. But you need to take action in this case to push past it, to overcome it. And then in month 6, we have the Judgment card. This is also a major arcana card. And this is a card of elevating, of moving up. Another card of also achievement, graduation. And it's because it's a major arcana card, it's about a bigger life theme. So it could be when you seek that help in this area here in May, that opens up a part of you that allows you to grow more, to seek more. Because now you have knowledge you didn't have before. You pushed past that difficulty. You were willing to overcome it, and you did. And that's this sense of growth. There's the word I want. Growth in your life. It's like your eyes are open more. You see more. You understand more. The more you learn, the more you learn. Allow that curiosity free reign here. And just absorb all that knowledge. And know that this is helping you not only express yourself, for some reason express yourself is really coming through, but have confidence, attaining this new level of confidence in what you're capable of. All right. And then we're coming down here to the Page of Wands. Wands are a fire element. They're about passion, boldness, vivaciousness. They can be very blunt and impatient sometimes. This is again another page, so also at the same time, naive, inexperienced, but very curious. They're willing to try anything at least once. And learning. So this might be a new hobby. It could be a new cause. It's something that you're going to be passionate about and eager to jump into and learn much more about it. So this could even be a side gig. But again, something that just, I want to know more about that. Tell me more. This is amazing. This is incredible. I love this. Teach me kind of moment. Try not to be too pushy, but you will be absorbing all the information coming at you or that you can find about this subject that has just sparked that light within yourself and that you want to deep dive into. And then we have the King of Swords here in month 8. This is the top dog. This is a CEO. For most of you, I feel like this is someone that you're going to seek out for advice or who's going to provide, perhaps be a mentor. Now keep in mind, because this person, this is an air element. So let me see if I can get this right. This could be a Libra. So it could be you in some cases where you're going to be the mentor instead of the mentee. Who else is air? Aquarius. Gemini. That's it. That's 3. So Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini are the air elements. So it could be one of those people. This could also be, if you think, okay, just in general characteristics here, because it's an air element and it's strong in that. It's strong in communication. It's strong in the facts, in certain beliefs, knowledge, etc. They're an expert. They're not necessarily tapped into their emotional side or even the passionate side. They could come off as very dispassionate, very factual, and very cold, but they know their stuff. So try not to be put off if they seem very detached. The advice you're giving you is on point in what you need to know. They're going to make sure you know this subject inside and out by the time they're done. But they're not going to be able to support any emotional aspects of this. In fact, they would probably say, we can't look at it, use the emotions in this subject area. So this could be something where you're learning about math or finances or things where it is not good to include emotions. This could be financial advice, like a investment broker or class or something like that. You do not want your emotions included in that stuff. You need to do your research and make decisions based on the facts. And then we move here into month 9 with the High Priestess. This is another major arcana card. And this is really about getting in touch with yourself, connecting with your inner goddess, your inner god. You are the high priest or the high priestess here. This is about your connection to the divine. So this is where you may find yourself meditating or praying or doing something that centers you and really where you go deep into self-reflection and really exploring your intuition. You may even be taking up yoga or something like that. Again, something that really puts you into a flow state where you just let the energy flow through you and kind of work on directing that in direction where you want it to go. So feel that energy flowing and that connection. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Nope, Knight of Pentacles. So more around home, work, money. The Knight is so if the page comes before the Knight, so they don't know anything, but they're excited to learn. They're very naive, inexperienced. The Knight is also inexperienced, but they have the knowledge. They have the degree, if you will. But they don't know what really works and what really doesn't. They don't have that practical experience out there in the world. So they're all about figuring that out. The Knight of Pentacles in particular is about, okay, let's test this method. What worked, what didn't? Okay, let's take what we learned from that test and do another test. Now what's working out of this? And then take the results of that test and move on to the next step. So they're very slow moving, deliberate, cautious, but they're very long. Once they figure it out, boom, it works. And it works good. So this can feel a bit like a slow month for you, where you need to take your time. Slow down and take your time. Figure out what's working and what isn't working. Gain some experience here. Do small tests. Expend small amounts of energy for each one. And make little tweaks as you learn from each one until you have your system perfected. That's what month 10 is going to be about. Month 11 is a card of victory. Taking the bow, taking the applause, accepting the compliments. Saying, yes, indeed, I did do that. You know I did that. That's right. That shiny thing I created, that's mine. I did that. That's my success. And everybody is happy for you. Everybody is excited with you. Don't try to belittle your own accomplishments here. You want to say thank you. And not like, oh, but no, if they hadn't helped me accept what you did, what you created, accept the praise that you'll receive here. And praise yourself. Own that. Because you've made it happen. And only you could have done it this way. Accept it. Enjoy it. Strut your stuff. And then we have month 12 with the Strength card. This is another major arcana card, and this is a card of compassion. Of having that inner lion or inner demon, even in some cases. The darker side of yourself in some cases. But it's very balanced. It's respect. It's knowledge that it's there, but that it doesn't control you. You know how to manage your whole self, both your light and your shadows. And you lean heavily on that compassion for yourself, which also filters and flows out to compassion for those around you, for those that are weaker than you, and for those that are stronger than you, at least in appearance. You tamed your inner beast by letting it flow free, by giving it permission to growl when it needs to growl, but not get out of control, and not control you, I should say. So again, some more internal self-work and it feels a lot more about recognizing how far you've come since probably some event in the past and how different you are now. So this might even be related to a specific instance and your difference in how you react now versus how you reacted in the past. Yeah, okay. Good. That is what I have for you, Aquarius Sun, Libra Rising. Please hit that like button and please hit subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.